Well, good evening and welcome to Bigfork Valkyries Volleyball here on BFST Events here on YouTube. This is James Laughlin. I'm joining you from Troy High School in Troy, Montana. And might get started, I would say, pretty much on schedule, at maybe a few minutes early, as the JV wrapped up their match and the varsity is warming up at this time. With about 8 minutes left in warm-ups, then they'll do the starting lineups, national anthem, and then we'll get underway here from Troy, Montana. Glad to have you with it. 406-270-7384. You can text me, let me know you're listening. This pregame is brought to you by sponsors, and I'll be back momentarily with your starting lineups from Troy, Montana.
See Dr. Aaron Price and her dental team for all of your dental needs, including digital radiographs, tool-colored fillings, crowns, bridges, implants, dentures, and much more. Now accepting new patients of all ages. Call today at 837-5611 or see bigforkdental.com. The Bigfork Dental Center, official sponsors of Bigfork Athletics.
All right, welcome back to Troy, Montana. And let's take a look at your starting lineups, brought to you by the Bigfork Dental Center. Dr. Aaron Price and team at Bigfork Dental Center are proud to support the Vikes and Vals athletics. See Dr. Aaron Price and her dental team for all your dental needs, including digital radiographs, tooth-colored fillings, crowns, bridges, implants, dentures, and much more. Now accepting new patients of all ages. Call today, 837-5611 or bigforkdental.com. Bigfork Dental Center, official sponsor of Valkyrie Volleyball. It's a Tuesday night, it's a school night, and welcome here in Troy, Montana. Glad to be with you in Troy. And we'll get underway with our volleyball match. But let's meet the starting lineups. First of all, for the visitors, or for the home team, the Troy Lady Trojans. The libero is a 5'2" senior, Maisie Hermes. And then a middle hitter, junior, at 5'7", number 1, Talise Beckcourt. At 5'5", number 2, it's an outside hitter. She's a senior, Isabel Ramirez. Also starting is the setter at 5'6", sophomore, number 5, Leah Clay. And a 5'8" senior setter, number 7, Caitlin Talmadge. Another senior at 6 foot even, middle hitter, number 8, Ella Pierce. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Lady Trojans, a senior outside hitter at 5'11", number 12, Montana Rice. Head coach is Jordan Graves, assisted by Alyssa Talmadge. And that's your starting lineup for the Lady Trojans. For the Valkyries starting tonight, at libero, it'll be Allie Richner, and she's a 5'3" junior. And I'm just going to go off the sheet. Maggie Pizzola, a outside hitter at 5'5", senior, number 9. The setter is a senior and 5'7", number 2, Aubrey Halverson. Also a setter, junior, and 5'5" is number 3, Dana Sari. Middle blocker, a junior at 5'7", number 4, Jessica Fry. At defensive specialist at 5'4", junior, number 7, Shani Fox. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Bigfork Valkyries, it'll be middle blocker, just a freshman, 5'8", number 10, Madison Chapius. For head coach Ariel Stalneck, assisted by Josh Farrell and Alana Stalneck. Well, we've got about 3 minutes, and they'll get the starting lineups, national anthem. And we'll get back to you with all that right after here. We'll take a brief timeout.
Gilliard Painting, official sponsors of Vikes and Vals Athletics. Interior and exterior painting and staining, pressure washing, parking lot striping, property caretaking. Chip Gilliard, 1080 Swan Horseshoe Drive in Bigfork at 210-7794. Chip Gilliard at yahoo.com for all your painting needs in Bigfork. What's keeping you from getting fit with this kind of guest passes? Personal training, Pilates at 850 Holt Drive in Bigfork. Contact them at 837-2582. It's the Montana Athletic Club. They are official sponsors of Bigfork Vikes and Vals, volleyball and football. Say thank you to Doug and Nancy Malum of the Montana Athletic Club.
All right, welcome back to Troy, Montana. A little over 1 minute to go. The Valkyries warming up on their serves. 406-277-7384. Let me know if you can hear me on the broadcast. A little bit of construction, road construction on the way over here. Just outside before we got to Libby, so I should say me, got to Libby. And see if things are going good here. And we are live currently, so hope you're listening, and we'll get underway here shortly. The Hallett's heading over, probably ran into road construction. I tried to text them and call them before they were supposed to get here. And anyway, not much service on the road on Highway 2. The Troy High School Pep Band playing here in pregame, their school song, and we'll get underway. They're going to play the national anthem, and we'll listen right along with those as well tonight. Well, this is the first conference game of the year for the Valkyries. They're going to head into conference. They have Troy this week. They shall be at home on Saturday, and they'll have to take on Eureka next Friday. And then the following Saturday during homecoming week, when the Vikings are back home, then we'll have Thompson Falls. So 3 in conference, and Mission. I should take that back. They already went down to Mission as well and took on them. So we're going to be quiet while the national anthem plays and let you hear along. All right, that's Bigfork High School. Bigfork Troy High School Pet Band playing the national anthem. We'll meet the starting lineups. We're running a little bit, we're probably on schedule here. Earlier, it was the freshmen. They went 4 sets and won that 3-1. And just finishing up here, probably about a half hour ago, it was the JV winning in 3-0. That's why we have maybe a little bit of early start tonight of this match. So the second conference game, because everybody knows that our league came into our conference and Mission has moved up to 7B, so Mission is now in the 7B part of, so we have 4 teams. So Troy, Eureka, Bigfork, Mission, and Thompson Falls in the 7B. So the Valkyries just got introduced, and now we're going to introduce the Lady Trojans of Troy. Wrapping up the introductions. Mazzy Hermes, the libero for Troy. And we'll get underway here. It is about 5 till 6:55, so we'll have a 5-minute early start tonight on first serve. Not sure who has a first serve. So didn't get an opportunity to get here in time to interview the head coach, Ariel Stallnecht. She was taking stats during the JV, so unable to do that. Hopefully, we will get her on after the match if the Valkyries are able to take care of business. First serve is going to be brought to you by Bigfork Harvest Foods. For all your grocery needs, including an amazing bakery, deli, produce, everything at Harvest Foods. Marcus Balgos, say hi down there. 8111 Highway 35 in Bigfork. 837-5010 for all your grocery needs. Make sure you shop at Bigfork Harvest Foods and thank them for sponsoring Bigfork Bikes and Vals Athletics. So up front, Pizzola. In the middle, great. On the outside is Halverson. In the back, we have Fox, Chapius, along with Sorry. And libero is going to be Ali Ritsu comes in for Chapius. And Troy will serve to start this thing. Number 5, Leah Clay, gets it across to Fox. Sorry. And pushing it across is Halverson. It's going to drop just over across the net. And a point for the Valkyries here early. And they lead 1-0 on your Dairy Queen of Bigfork scoreboard. Back to serve is Maggie Pizzola as Hallett's in the ballgame up front. And an ace for Pizzola. She drops it across the net in the middle of the court. And 2-0, the Valkyries lead early. So Pizzola will continue to serve for Bigfork. Serve across the net, right down the middle. Bumped up by Troy and across. Howlett to Sari. Crossed by Gray on the spike. And spiked down by number 8. Dug out. Oh, Pierce. Howlett gets it across. Dug out by Talmadge. And across, and it drops by Isabel Ramirez and drops just behind Pizzola. It'll be a side out at a point for the Lady Trojans. And serving will be number 11, Maisie Hermes. In the ball game, number 12, Miranda Gray. Over, dug out by Gray. Back to Gray. Gray gets it over. Bumps it up. Across. By Pierce. Back over to Bigfork. Gray spikes it down and gets it in on the back line. On a nice setup there by Sari. And Gray able to spike it down. And the official at the net didn't have her whistle, so now she has it. 3-1, side out, and